Dear YouTube fellows, how are you? How's the weekend? How do you see life? Do you see it's a bed of roses or it's a game of thorns? What is your perception about life and how you can evolve for a better personality, for a better life and being a successful person? Yes, we have so much things to do with our own personality with the help of all the mind sciences, the psychological tips, the relaxation and stress release guides, how to overcome our depression, anxiety, stress, and all the phobias with the help of specialists, counselors, therapists, and some people have to take medicines for sake of having the hormonal and the chemical balance in their brains, as a lot of issues and problems and depression and anxiety causes an abnormality in those chemicals. But the important thing is which we are going to discuss is there are some misconceptions about hypnosis and about telepathy, for instance. These are two very much great tools used by mind science experts, and in fact it's a very age-old technique. Ancient people, the Aborigines, the Red Indians, the old ancient Chinese, and a lot of other civilizations which are no more in the world used to communicate with each other on a personal level with telepathic modes. The Aborigines in Australia and still do it. They want to send message to someone who is not in their circle and there is some emergency, and they keep their face towards that side where they think that the person is, and then they think about that person and they say loudly what they want to communicate, and the other person definitely receives it. There are so many experiments which occur in laboratory, in labs, and with different personalities and in different arenas, which confirm that telepathic mode where we can communicate our thoughts, our ideas to others, but in a simple, plain manner. If we are good communication, we have a telepathic communication skill, and we know the technique really well, and the other person is a good receptor of those waves. So it's a science where two people can communicate, and we can attain success, and we can attain mastery over this technique by continuously practicing with the help of focus, breathing exercises, meditation, and then focusing and with meditation. And people use a lot of things like candlelight, watching candlelight in darkness for hours every day, and keeping an eye on a spot for multiple times and for a longer time, and they actually improve their focus, their mind focus on one thing when everything around is just dispersed, and they are no more indulged in other thoughts, other ideas, and what the noises and the things around, and they focus on all their mental energy on one thing. So this is very much possible, and we'll discuss about these techniques in detail in the coming videos. And at the same time, there are so many misconceptions about hypnotism. It is also a very common technique, and modern psychology, where Freud is considered as the father of modern psychology, used it for curing people with mental disorders, with psychological issues, psychiatric issues. But the important thing out here is to understand that hypnosis can only be effective if the person who is being cured and who is being hypnotized knows what he or she is going through, and he or she agrees on going through all those practices. Like when the counselor says that close your eyes and focus on this thing and do this thing, then they repeat the steps as per their counselor, as per their guide. If they follow it with their willingness, with their own will, and or with their agreement, then it is possible that we can go in deep into subconscious and unconscious mind, and there are so many things which can be cleared out, and so many stresses, phobias, and a lot of issues, issues, psychological issues, and lot of mental diseases can be cured in this way. But it can't be done if the other person is simply not in agreement with what the person who want to hypnotize says, and then still we think that it's actually the game of media which plays like that. Everyone can be hypnotized by someone. Yes, there is manipulation. Truth is told in such a manner that people find it a real truth, and there are so many other the art of manifestation, the law of attraction. There are so many things which are discussed in this aspect. We'll also discuss these things in upcoming videos. But the important thing out here which I want to communicate to you is that hypnosis is only possible if you are willing to accept what your mentor or your guide, your counselor is saying to you, and you are going to do it for your betterment, for the great things. And mostly hypnosis is never used for negative things. Of course, nobody would get into agreement because some other person who is in focus and who is being hypnotized can stop it at any time. One thing. And second important thing is self-hypnosis. There is also self-hypnosis where there are certain dialogues, certain sounds, certain words which counselors keep on repeating, and there are audios and videos about it. And it is also possible. You can feel relaxed, you can feel comfortable, you can get out of some great stress and anxiety at the time. But it is also possible if you are willing to go with the flow. If you want to use that self-hypnosis, and you want to reduce your tension, your stress, your anxiety, your depression, and you are willing to accept the guidance which is given to you through audio-visual medium, or through a person who is sitting next to you, and you are just being told that how to erase your negative thoughts and how to motivate yourself and how to stay optimistic, get positive vibes, and find success in life. It is always possible if you are willing to accept the change and willing to accept the guidance given to you. So it is, all these things can happen. These things happen in the present world and in the old times as well. But these things are always done and in fact effective if the person who is being cured and the person who is being hypnotized, or who is given a message in the form of telepathy, is a good receptor, and the person is also knows about it and knows the thing. Yes, telepathy can affect people even if they don't know, but you can't just make other person a robot. If it's a misconception shown by movies and seasons and all the things, I don't think so that human capacity has reached up to that level. Rest is will be discussed, and of course we'll discuss these certain techniques in the upcoming videos for sure. So stay tuned, subscribe the channel, like it, share it, and we'll keep on moving with the simple and easy techniques which you can apply at home, offices, and wherever you are for your convenience and having a better and motivated and positive life and lifestyle. Thank you. Take care. Bye.